Week 1 of FBL. It's a big league. We gotta be a little bit scared. I don't know almost everyone in my division though. There's like 1-2 people that I know, and we do actually face both of them. We face Ice IK week 2 and Hanguini week 6. Hanguini is easily the best player in the division, as far as I know. But that doesn't matter because this week we're taking on someone that I don't know. Fuck. My doc isn't updated. Now we can see here that he is the Iron Valiant team. That's right, week 1 and we're against Valiant. Now I do think that my Iron Valiant matchup is not horrible. I'd say it's actually above average for an Iron Valiant matchup. Iron Valiant, you're usually terrified of it. Nothing switches in. I can take one hit, but then I'm poo-pooed and dead. My poison type is weak to Psychic, which definitely applies to my poison type. I got not especially Pokemon. We ain't Small, we ain't Muck. I could have got Muck, but I believe in Weezing. I believe in Weezingus. But besides, who needs special defense? Because we got Tornado Starion, we got Hatterene, we got Bronzong, Sinistcha is immune to close combat, Gouging Fire is so bulky. I don't really have anything that outspeeds it besides Tornadus, which is a little bit annoying, but we'll be fine. Their team is also super fast, by the way. Look at that. Look at those speed tiers. Landorus Starion. That Pokemon is kind of the only thing that stops my Gouging Fire on their team. And to be fair, it's not. It is actually super annoying for that. And I'm actually more scared of offensive Landorus, specifically Swords Dance, Earthquake, Raw Fly, and Crunch. Raw Fly against my team is not that bad. Now I can revenge it, but it's not going to be easy. It might claim 2 Pokemon if it runs that set. Thankfully I don't expect that. I do expect just Stealth Rock, U-Turn, Earthquake, which Sinistcha will be able to make use of. And we got a very fun Sinistcha set later. And yeah, I basically revealed 2 of my Pokemon already. But who cares? Iron Crown? Terra Iron Crown is never fun, and that's probably the Pokemon I'm the most worried about on their team. Of the Pokemon they have, I'm scared of Iron Crown and Baxcalibur. We'll get to Baxcalibur in a bit. Iron Crown, I don't know what Terra type to expect. It could be Terra Steel Choice Specs, and if it is, thank God, that means it's not gonna sweep me. But it will be really tough to deal with because it hits me really hard. As for other sets, there's Terra. There's Terra Water, which I don't hit super well. There's Terra Fairy. Oh, Terra Fairy looks really hard to beat. Oh no. Yeah, Iron Crown's gonna be a bit of a bitch. It's gonna be difficult. We can easily lose to this Pokemon. I don't know how I want to deal with it. I think we just gotta confront an early game advantage, which thankfully I do have a plan for a little bit. Oh, it could also be Assault Vest Iron Crown. Assault Vest Iron Crown is actually probably gonna come. I sure hope it is. I hope it is, but I don't know for sure. Baxcalibur is another one I'm pretty scared of because it does get Crunch for Bronzong. You might be thinking, Bronzong walls it. No, you're dumb. But yeah, none of my Pokemon take on Baxcalibur super well. I have Pokemon that can live a hit like Hatterene, Weezing, not Terrakion, but. What moveset would it run here? It could run Crunch, Scale Shot, Icicle Spear, Swords Dance. I think one way I can try and deal with it is never let it Swords Dance. When to be fair, my team hits decently hard. It should be a little bit scary. Should be. Oh, give me a second. Sorry, I was being asked what happened inside a Pokeball. Moving on. Tentacruel. Yeah, this thing is pretty annoying. Not because of Rapid Spin or anything, because of Toxic. Toxic is the annoying thing. Now, I do have a really decent plan against Toxic Tentacruel, and even if I do have to deal with a bunch of Toxics on my important Pokemon like Tornadus, Gouging Fire, Sinistcha, I think we can manage. Tentacruel, it should get worn down, hopefully. Now, I also like to preach that Tentacruel is the world's best answer to Sinistcha, but I'm going to take some inspiration on how I deal with that. Talonflame. Yeah, no, this thing isn't that good against me. It doesn't do much damage at all. There's nothing to. There's no frail Pokemon to revenge kill. No Iron Valiant on my end. There's an Iron Valiant on the opposing side. Overquill. I can't lie, that thing's really scary. A Spiker that kills Hatterene is really bad. I can't deny that. That's really spooky. Overquill is really difficult. It got Intimidate for gouging. It checks Shisui and Samurott and uses it as spike opportunities. Another Pokemon with Toxic, so same issues as Tentacruel. Overquill is really annoying here. It even just sits on Wheezing if it has Taunt. Raiku's a pretty decent Tornadus check, but other than that, it doesn't really do much against my team. It does get Scald for Sandy Shock. I'm pretty sure it still has Scald. If it doesn't, then it doesn't, and Sandy Shock becomes an amazing answer. Well, no, just Terra Ice Blast. And I do think that Ice would be the type you bring against me, but I don't think you want to Terrasilize Raikou here. If it's Assault Vest, Iron Crown, and Terra Raikou, that's not impossible. I wouldn't be shocked. Terra Ground is another thing that can come for Gouging Fire. Yeah, it's possible, but I wouldn't bet money on it. And finally, Minior. I know way too little about Minior, but I'm pretty sure it cannot touch Bronzong, if I'm not wrong. So I'd be a little bit surprised if it comes. I will be scared if it does come, because Minior is really strong as far as I know. Anyways, here's our first Pokemon. Choice Scarf Tornadus Styrian. I was thinking about going Assault Vest here to deal with Iron Crown and Iron Valiant better, but as I said, I was comfortable enough against Iron Valiant that I could just run the Revenge Killing set, Assault Vest, not Choice Scarf. We got Bleakwind Storm, U-Turn, Terra Blast, and finally we have Foul Play. Foul Play is kind of filler, but it's there for Baxcalibur. Because again, I'm really scared of it. Now sure, it can Ice Shard me, but that's if it has Ice Shard, and that's if I'm in range. Focus Blast would do the same, but I'm not hitting Focus Blast. Knockoff was the other move I was considering, but I felt like Knockoff honestly didn't do much for me this matchup. It really doesn't do anything. Meanwhile, Terra Ground Blast is super spammable. Besides Landorus Styrian and I guess Talonflame and Minior, I guess. But I don't think that's coming. If I had to guess who's coming, it would be Iron Valiant, Landorus Styrian, Iron Crown, Baxcalibur, Tentacruel, Overquill, potential Raikou somewhere, over Tentacruel maybe. I don't think you go over Tentacruel though. Not sure. Next Pokemon, Gouging Fire. This is the least interesting Gouging Fire set I have ever created. This Pokemon KOs Iron Valiant with Heat Crash at +1. This Pokemon outspeeds Talonflame at +1. And the remainder is dumped into HP. No cool bulk calcs. I normally do bulk calc on Gouging Fire, but in this matchup, I think I want to go really offensive. I could try a defensive Breaking Swipe set, but I think Breaking Swipe is not great against Tentacruel because then I'm too weak. So I'd rather just go a super offensive one with Heat Crash and Dragon Claw, just to do as much damage as I can. I do still have Morning Sun though, because Gouging Fire, I didn't bring Healing Wish, so I want Gouging Fire to be able to heal itself up, because I think it can. Next Pokemon, this Pokemon I think is really interesting here. Hisuian Samurai with Weakness Policy. The reason I think this is so interesting is because, well, that's Iron Valiant. I need a lot of special defense to live a Moonblast, but I can. But the thing is that Moonblast is probably gonna have a boosting item anyways. It might not be, but I expect Fairy Feather or Life Orb or Choice Specs against me. Maybe not Specs. Specs is possible. Hisuian Samurai, the Weakness Policy, I trained to live a... I think this is to live Focus Blast from Iron Crown. I could be wrong, but Focus Blast from Assault Vest Iron Crown. I don't think Focus Blast comes, but anyways. This triggers on Landorus Styrian's U-Turn as well, and Talonflame's U-Turn. It doesn't trigger against much else, but those two Pokemon I fully expect to be going for their pivot moves against me, and if they don't, whatever. Seasonal Chest, Aqua Jet, and Aqua Cutter here. I could go Swords Dance as the last move, but I'm going Taunt because fuck Overquill. That Pokemon is so annoying for me. Although, I guess I could just Swords Dance on the Overquill and start punishing stuff, and that wouldn't be that bad. Okay, that actually might be better. Yeah, I'm dropping Taunt for Swords Dance. Swords Dance Samurai could be really strong, potentially. This Pokemon is really strong here, the spikes especially, because our next Pokemon is a Spin Blocker. Like I said, we're bringing Sinistra. And this is a very interesting set, I feel. Terra Ghost. Terra Ghost Shadow Ball, Oko's Iron Valiant with 168 mana is just raw. And I'm excited to use it. I don't know if I'm going to Terra Sinistra or Tornadus. Either could Terrasilize. I have enough speed to outspeed 8-speed Overquill. I'm outspeeding 8-speed specifically because I have a habit of running that. So I want to take that into account. And then we got 208 HP as the remainder, which is a hefty amount of bulk. I would like more special defense, but I don't need it. Shadow Ball, Strength Sap, Nasty Plot, and Memento. I only need Shadow Ball. Strength Sap is there because, okay, Liquid Ooze Tentacruel does work on Strength Sap, so I gotta be careful when I click it. I'm more than likely just gonna be spamming the hell out of Shadow Balls. Nasty Plot is there to abuse Tentacruel, and also this Pokemon, if I don't Terrasilize, can really check Landorus Styrian. I do actually want to keep my Grass Ghost typing if I can, which doesn't mean I don't care Iron Valiant, unfortunate. And finally, Memento. We're gonna get to Memento in a little bit. There's another Pokemon that we want to show, but first off, we gotta look at Hatterene. Oh, I just realized I'm leaving. Anyways, I'll talk about my thoughts later. Assault Vest Hatterene. Assault Vest honestly isn't super good here, but I don't have a ton of options with Hatterene. I just know I want to bring it. And I trained to live 2 Choice Specs Moonblast from Iron Valiant. I trained to also, shit, I forgot my calcs on this. Is this KO Tentacruel with Psyshock? I don't remember, whatever. Dazzling Gleam, Mystical Fire, Nuzzle, Psyshock. Mystical Fire can be swapped out for Healing Wish or Screens or Baton Pass. But I was initially Baton Pass. Baton Pass is... I just don't think it's that useful in this matchup. Because against Iron Crown, I'd rather just stay in and hit it a little bit. Even if it's not much damage, I want to go for the weak damage. And Nuzzle's good unless it's Terra Electric, which... We don't talk about how good Terra Electric is against my team. We don't discuss that. I Psyshock it. Yeah, I'd rather just keep Hatterene in to get some attacks off. I just want this to deal some damage. It's not super good here, but it's not bad. And final Pokemon, this Pokemon, I am going to try to win the battle with this Pokemon. Not Gouging Fire, not Scarf Tornado Starion. Bronzong. Iron Defense, Calm Mind, Rest, Stored Power. The second Iron Valiant is Encore, I cry. And this is a Sinistcha matchup, so Encore is also very likely. But I have maximum faith in this Bronzong. Now, I could drop the leftovers for a Mental Herb. And I probably should. This also gets shut down by Overquill, by the way. We get completely destroyed by Overquill. But in the scenario that I do have to face Overquill, I actually can PP stall it. Because Rest, the way Rest works, 2 turns, we're not using power points. So we have a PP advantage here. And Critical Crunch is not going to kill me. I went physically defensive just to be able to have a more comfortable time against Excalibur, Close Combat Iron Valiant, and Overquill. This does make a Calm Mind War against Raikou really scary, and Iron Crown. Iron Crown, this is going to be a really awkward matchup. But I genuinely think this Bronzong is super good here. I believe in Bronzong. Maybe I should go Mental Herb. I probably should. I can't decide. We'll just stick to the leftovers. I believe in Bronzong here. Now I'm gonna need a nickname for Hatterene and Bronzong now. Give me a while. Alright, I didn't double check my prep. This is what we have. They brought Raikou. Alright, no Overquill. I like to see that. Copy. Live battles. Battle ping. Alright. You two, good luck, have fun. Actually, no good luck, please lose. Why are you on camera?
I am.
Wait, let me double check my prep real quick. Choice Scarf Tornado Starion. A Trading Gouging Fire. Weakness Policy, Hisuian Samurott. Should I leave with that? I think so. Lumberry, Sinistcha, Terra Ghost, which I could Terra. Assault Vest, Hatterene, that's going to be my Raikou switch in. And Endgame Bronzong, that's going to make this take forever. Alright, sweet. It's Lead Iron Crown. So here, I'm going to go for just Ceaseless Edge. Please Volt Switch me. Activate my Weakness Policy. If you Focus Blast, I swear. Focus Blast is a throw. I could be Focus Sash, dude. You never Focus Blast here. If you Focus Blast, then that's just a bad play. Okay, Terra Waters. He's going for the sweep right away. He's going for it right away. I get my 2-shot with Ceaseless Edge, which is nice. And I did not forget Sharpness this time. I always forget Sharpness. Did I forget my other abilities? I did. Okay, it shouldn't matter. He shouldn't have a fire move anywhere. But I forgot my ability on Sinistcha. Hatterene is correct. Then when was the Terra button Rainbow? It's a recent thing. Come on, give Samurott this kill. Give Samurott this kill. Come on. Tachyon Cutter. Alright, I have Aqua Jet. So we just go for AJ here. Should I Swords Dance? I think I'd just go for the AJ. And then we can go into Sinistra and Tentacruel and keep my spikes up, which is so good. If Tentacruel's heavy duty boots, it's gonna be annoying. Raikou comes in. Should I just go Hatterene? I think I'd just go Hatterene. I wanna let's see, Volt Switch. So I need to get my Terra. So that Raikou special attack. Volt Switch did, that's not max special attack. It's taking Spike's chip though, which is beautiful. And nothing likes Hatterene. Everything hates Hatterene. Baxcalibur, you hate Hatterene. But I'm gonna go for Nuzzle. I'm just gonna Nuzzle it. Do I die to Icicle Crash? No way. No shot. Yeah, I'm not dying. I don't die. Oh, I can't die. D-Gleam usually kills. But I think I have to go for Nuzzle. Iron Head, I die. Okay, that's unfortunate. Go Samurott, go for Ceaseless Edge. Samurott is putting in work. Hatterene going down is really bad. Hatterene was super good. I miss as well, which is so annoying. I'm just gonna go Sinistra. Nothing like Sinistra here. Sinistra's really strong. I just need to not throw. Toxic, but I have a Lumberry, obviously. We go for Nasty Plot here. Nice little Lumberry. Actually, Nasty Plot might have been a throw. We just Shadow Ball here. If he wants to give me Tentacruel, that's fine. I'm saving Terra for Tornadus, because at this point, Tornadus looks really strong. We're in a good position, but I'm playing really fast. Shadow Ball. Do I go for Memento? I don't think there's a point. I think I just take my kill on Tentacruel and keep my spikes up. Again, this is super bad for Raikou, but I still have Gouging Fire and I still have Tornadus Styrian. Gouging Fire... I need Gouging Fire to break down Landorus. If Gouging Fire can get Landorus low, that's really good. Why is Tentacruel's name Big Al? Alright, trade Tentacruel. Sinistra goes down with, but Sinistra did great. We go Tornadus Styrian here. We just start a pivoting board. Bronzong also kind of just wins. Yo, wait, Bronzong wins. Wait, Bronzong wins. Wait, should we go for the Bronzong win? Oh, that would be awesome. All right, so here's Landorus. I'm gonna go for U-turn. We're gonna bring in Bronzong on this. I'm Fizdef, right? Yeah, I'm Fizdef. So Bronzong should be safe even against Crunch. It's Rocky Helmet. Ooh. Landorus T. That is attack invested Landorus. Or actually, no, that's no attack. It's no attack Landorus. It's Rocky Helmet. So we have an idea what set it is. So there's Raikou. Calm Mind War? It's Volt Switch though. Shadow Ball does a lot. Oh no. Should I go into Gouging Fire? Let's go Gouge. Dragon Dance up. This is clearly... Landorus is clearly the answer to Gouging. Earthquake, would that KO me? G-Fire... I could just attack right away and not Dragon Dance. Heat Crash does a lot. No, wait. No, it's definitely Fizdef. Okay, I don't think it's worth going for... I do survive. If I had Breaking Swipe, this would be perfect. I think I just attack. Volt Switch into Landorus. I could have Morning Sun, but I can Morning Sun again because this Raikou is not a big threat. I'm gonna go into Tornadus just in case of U-turn. I can definitely win this. I can absolutely win this. I don't think I'm playing the best. Stealth Rock goes up. Bleak Windstorm is pretty free now. If I can get this off on Landorus, then we can go for a gouging win. I think it might be Booster Iron Valiant, but he doesn't know I'm Choice Scarf Tornadus. He doesn't know. Come on, dude. That miss is so annoying. I need a Terra Ground. What am I doing? Oh my god, what am I doing? Terra Ground was free there. This should be Baxcalibur. And then we just sack Samurott. It's clearly Choice Man backs. And if it's Choice Man backs... Is it Choice Man? Hatterene doesn't die to that normally, right? No way Hatterene dies. Hatterene's my goat. Yeah, Hatterene never dies there, so it's banded, which means I can go into Glaive Rush. Okay. How much does Bronzong take from banded Glaive Rush? Tornadus can KO it as well, right? With Foul Play. Okay, so first off, the damage that it does is choice band manageable. Foul play, it's not exactly a guaranteed KO. I can just go for rest with Bronzong, but I think that's too risky. I think it's Assault Vest Raikou as well. Tornado Styrian. I should have just kept Bronzong healthier. Now Bronzong is low. Do I go Bronzong anyways? And just click rest? Or do I Iron Defense? Let's see. +2. Okay, Glaive Rush does 39. Yeah, Bronzong has to rest if I go Bronzong. If I go Tornadus. If I go Tornadus, then Terra Blast does the same as Foul Play. So at that point, I'd rather Foul Play. But losing Tornadus might just lose me the game. If I go Bronzong, I have to rest. And I don't want to rest. But can they do anything about me resting, though? Wait, why did I go Bronzong? Oh, please switch. Please switch. Please switch to Raikou. Please switch to Raikou. Please switch to Raikou. The Excalibur should have Crunch. It switched to Landorus. Does it have anything for Bronzong? Does it have Crunch? Does it have Taunt? It might have Taunt. It has Crunch. It's gonna bring me low. It's switching to Tornadus, Terra Ground, and... Or do I even bother Terra Grounding? I'm gonna just Bleak Wind Storm. I'm playing so badly. Crunch should never kill me. Bleak Wind Storm doesn't KO it because it's max HP for sure. Raikou comes out. I miss again. I'm gonna Bleak Wind again. I'm predicting a Volt Switch. What are you doing here? This is a Volt Switch coming out. Gouging Fire is such a free switch in. Alright, I got it wrong. I got it wrong. This is where this is where it gets messy. Dragon Dance. Discharge doesn't para me. I can KO you. Discharge there was actually really good for me. I'm going for the Bronzong win. I'm going for the Bronzong win. I need Bronzong to win this. I KO Raikou. Dude, I need Bronzong to win this, dude. I need Bronzong. Come on, dude. Still has one turn of sleep as well. Bronzong, come on, man. You. I think I lose this. Dude! 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 Oh my god, I'm so mad! I had this. Wait, it's going for Calm Mind. Wait. Is it Encore Calm Mind? Dude! Ah! I played better. I prepped better. I was better. Oh my god. Fuck you.